All right, Lieutenant Charles Hampton, Hampton. Appreciate you coming out today. We're here to talk about the homicide that happened on Saturday evening on July 10th. A little before 7:30, units responded to the area of 330 McDaniel Street for a person shot. Upon our arrival, we did in fact find three victims who were shot. All three were transported down to Grady Hospital, where one of our victims, Mr. Donovan Thomas, succumbed to his injuries. We are releasing a video today that depicts a vehicle riding down McDaniel Street headed towards Northside Drive. We're asking any individuals if they recognize that vehicle, any knowledge of who was driving that vehicle, to give us a call. That's Homicide or Crime Stoppers, where they can remain anonymous. We're also releasing pictures of two individuals that came inside the barber shop. Those individuals, we'd like to speak with them to see if they heard or what they saw. Also in the video that's not depicted, there were several individuals that were around the victim. So we're asking any of those individuals to come forward to let us know exactly what happened on Saturday, January 10th. We're really asking the public to step up to give us any information to help us further our investigation.
Have we identified who we think the actual target was?
At this point, we believe that our victim was the intended target. We believe that it was not a random incident. We believe that, again, he was the individual that they were targeting. So we don't, like I said, we don't believe it is random. We don't have a motive to the reason why the shooting occurred, and that's why we are here today trying to elicit any information. Whether you think it's insignificant, we're asking the public to come forth, and like I said, they can call Crime Stoppers. That's the best way to call, where you can remain completely anonymous so we can follow up on the tips.
Was he shot more times than the others? Is that why you think he was the intended target?
Again, I'm not going to get into very specifics of the investigation. It is a very active and fluid investigation as we speak. So there are some questions that you may have that I'm not ready to get into the particulars, just so it won't jeopardize the integrity of the investigation.
We look at the video and it looks like someone's driving and shooting. Is that kind of what happened?
That's correct. It is a drive-by shooting. Individuals were inside the vehicle that we definitely want help identifying. And as you see, again, they pass, they shoot rounds, and they leave and go what appears to be northbound on Northside Drive.
I know this question is fairly obvious, but the idea that there was a drive-by shooting, they did hit their intended target, but they did hit another group of people. Does that show just how dangerous these individuals are?
That's true. I mean, obviously, that's why we're here today. These individuals need to be caught. They need to be taken off of the street. Just random gunfire. We're fortunate. That more people were not killed or injured. There were individuals inside the barbershop at the time of this shooting. So this is very serious. We're working around the clock to try to bring these individuals who committed this homicide to justice. So it's, like I said, we don't tolerate this at all. And again, we're here trying to bring closure so we can take these individuals off the street where it's responsible.
Does the drive-by suggest it was a gang-related shooting?
It does not. We have not been able to verify that information. However, we are looking at all avenues to further our investigation, but that does not mean that it's indicative of any type of gang activity.
Are drive-bys more rare today? I mean, I don't hear about them as much today as I did 20 years ago.
I mean, they still occur. I can't tell you the number of that we have. I mean, but obviously they still occur. But it's, again, we're trying to stop it. We're trying to get the information so we can bring those individuals to justice.
Did the three victims or one know each other at all,
or? Currently, we're trying to get that information. The two victims who survived, they are cooperating with our investigation. And like I said, there are going to be some things that I'm not ready to release at this time, but they are cooperative with with the investigation thus far, and they are helping us out.
Have there been more shootings in that section of town recently? Have we seen an increase in shootings and homicides in Gainesville?
I mean, we had several in 2014 in the area. To say if it's an increase or not, I'm not able to give you that information at this time, but we've had several in that area last year.
That area was years ago listed as like a really, really bad area for getting killed. I mean, is it still high crime?
Obviously, I can't speak on the current crime trends in that area. I can just talk about why we're here today and the information that we're trying to get out to the public and the information that we're trying to help further our investigation.
Has that barbershop been featured in any other investigations in the past?
I don't want to discuss that at this time.
Is that not
Any,
yes?
any,
Given that they, I'm sorry, did you say they didn't know each other, the three victims, beyond just?
Again, we're still trying. We're still trying to verify that information. They are cooperating right at this time with the investigation, so they are being helpful. But again, their relationships to our decedent, we're still trying to gather information on that.
I know it's on the tape, but can you describe the car and so we have
Well,
something to look?
like I said, I don't want to get into too many particulars about the vehicle. That's why I want the citizens to look at it. I don't want to say what I think the type of car is. Again, the video is kind of clear. It shows it slowing down, driving past. Again, that's why we're asking the community, if you think anything, about that vehicle, whoever that you may think is driving that vehicle, to give us a call. I don't want to say a particular model, what I think it is, and someone will say, well, I only know someone else drives another particular vehicle. So any information right now, we want all the information so we can sort through, so we can figure out who is responsible for this homicide. And again, we ask that you call Crime Stoppers where you can remain anonymous.
Is it fair to say you haven't got any real good leads at this point?
We are receiving information again, but we're receiving good things that we are following up on. But this is what we want to release right now to further our investigation. So we are receiving tips, we are receiving information, and that we're following up on everything that comes into our office.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is not, but just for geographic purposes, is it Mechanicsville? I thought this wasn't Mechanicsville,
Castleberry Heights,
right?
Yeah, this is near Castleberry.
This is not Mechanicsville, because that's the other, this is the other side of I-20. I just want to
Yeah,
make
this
sure.
is
if I
near
know-
this is near McDaniel and Northside
North Side,
Drive.
which is Castleberry Heights.
That's
Or
correct.
that, yes, so it's- I just want to make sure
Thank
everyone
you.
knew that it's different
Thank you.
areas
Yes.
we're talking about.
Okay.